The next game that we're going to get into, another big matchup that we spoke about last week, was the USC versus Notre Dame matchup. We saw Caleb Williams light it up. He had such a great game. I think kind of separated himself in the Heisman talks. But what was your thoughts on that game and just how that kind of played out?
Yeah, I mean USC really just took it to Notre Dame. You know, they knew they had to win this game to keep alive for the playoff, keep their chances alive. Against a Notre Dame team that we know would, if they were to win, it's going to be by defense, ball control, running the ball, time of possession, that type of thing, being more physical than USC. I mean, USC kind of was the more physical team in this game. Caleb Williams puts up another great performance, like you said, kind of cementing his spot. I mean, I don't know. I don't really think there's another player to be considered in the Heisman right now. I mean, CJ Stroud was kind of there all year. Um, there kind of wasn't much else. I mean, Caleb Williams was like the only other guy really.
Yeah.
And with this loss, you can't lose at home to your rival by X amount of
20.
points like
Yeah.
this, and then be considered for the Heisman. So that's out the window for CJ Stroud. I don't see any other takers, any other challengers really for Caleb Williams. So he probably locked that up, regardless what happens from here on out. And but yeah, look, good performance for USC. Lincoln Riley. A lot of people have strong opinions on him one way or the other, whether they think he's a great coach, whether they think he's a snake, whatever. Look, he's proven he's a great coach. I mean, how many other coaches can do this at whatever
In one
program they
year.
have? Yeah, 1 year, a few kids in the transfer portal, and your offense is flying, and have a chance to make the playoffs. I mean, they're in control of their own destiny going forward. So, yeah, impressive win for USC. Probably one of the more dangerous teams out there too. I mean, I don't think anybody thinks, oh yeah, I'd like to face this team. I think we could get one over on them. I mean, look, their defense isn't that good, but they're going to put up points, and all they
They'll
need to
match
do
up
is just
well.
enough to score one more point than you. So I don't think they could be discounted from any games at this point. And yeah, for Notre Dame, I mean, solid fighting, not good enough. They rose in the rankings a little bit late with a few wins, but at the end of the day, nobody's really thinking that Notre Dame was a world beat or anything like that. But solid effort for them. They'll be able to build on it. I think looking ahead to next year, Marcus Freeman with a year of experience under his belt, they could potentially be a dangerous team next year. And they'll be able to kind of build on this game and look back on this as a stepping stone to continue to improve.
For sure. I think, and just like you said with Marcus Freeman, I think it'll be great to see what he could do next year. We kind of get more of a full resume of what he's capable of doing, and obviously, I mean, he's a young, talented coach. I don't think he'll have any problem recruiting. He's very charismatic, has great character. So I think Notre Dame is on the rise, and I think they'll be fine. I think they do have a little bit of changes they have to put. I mean, the offense most likely they'll have to make a change. Maybe he'll be able to pick out his own coordinator rather than having to stick with their actual offensive coordinator they have now. But yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see the outcome of Notre Dame and what they do moving forward.